Hey guys, this is SnackAttack8 and welcome back to more Mario Kart 8. I just realized my name is SnackAttack8 and the game has an 8 in it, and that is just gonna be something I point out every time in my head. Anyway, we got the Bears here on our title screen, and he's riding an ATV, which is the new kart type for this game. Maybe we'll show one of those off today. I don't know. But we are gonna go back into the Grand Prix, back into 150. And I gave him a lot of crap last time, but we'll play as Luigi today, I guess. Luigi, the character that I give relentless shit to, but he's alright. He's no Mario. He's just a dweebus. Look at his face, though. So determined. Actually, I didn't mention this last time, but if you press the plus button, you're able to see what the stats of your different kart are. We can go all through those real quick. Speed is your top speed, of course, so as fast as your character can go. Acceleration is obviously how fast you can get to your top speed, which is, you know, is basic physics. Weight is how heavy your character is, which has to do, I think, with how far they fly on the hang gliding sections and how capable they are of pushing other characters out of the way. Handling is obviously turning, and I think that has something to do with how quickly you can store up a mini turbo on your drifts. And of course, traction is, I believe traction is the off-road stat in this game. Like, let's go to an ATV. Jeez, look at all these cars. Crazy. There's the bikes. Man, there's so many karts in this game. Here we go, an ATV. Yeah, ATVs have high traction. I think that's what that is. I think I'm gonna seize. Whoa. I believe that's what that is. Look at these monster wheels. Oh, there's I don't know, whatever. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm wrong. I'll look at it. Someone can correct me. So I guess we'll use this setup. Well, Luigi's feeling a little like he needs to overcompensate for something. Maybe because he's always playing second fiddle. We got a kart here with high weight and speed, low handling, but I think I can handle that. And for right now, we got all these different gliders. But, oh, you know what? Let's use this one. Got the Mario Kart 8 TV glider. I think, is that the same stats? It's a little bit more acceleration, which is probably good for this setup. Let's use that. I guess Mario Kart TV is what they try to bill the replays and the online kind of sharing feature as in this game. So it's in some stuff. Like, it was in Mario Kart Stadium, I think, on billboards and things like that. So last time we did the Mushroom Cup, and my favorite track in this was definitely Mario Kart Stadium. This time we have the Shell Cup, which is exclusively retro courses. These 4 cups right here all have courses only from past Mario Kart games. And you can see it says right there, we got Moo Moo Meadows coming up from the Wii version. We have Mario Circuit from Mario Kart Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance. Cheep Cheep Beach from Mario Kart DS. And of course, Toad's Turnpike from the N64. 2 of these tracks are like in my top 10 of this whole game, like hands down. I'm gonna tell you which ones they are when we get to them. Oh man, but 2 of them I just love. So I'm really excited about today's episode. I never use the ATVs. Usually my setup is a standard kart. And a very lightweight character. I mentioned who it was in the first episode. Some people who don't really know me and haven't seen my streams and stuff probably thought that was a joke. But if you want to go back and look at who that was, that I was serious, and we will play as that character coming up. So I'm not so used to the high speed, high weight, low handling and acceleration karts, but I think I'm good. Oh man, always on the first race. I think I'm good enough at the game to make up for it. So here we got Moo Moo Meadows. This was, I think, one of the earliest tracks from the Wii game, which makes sense why it's in the Shell Cup. Got these cows are so cute. They're just kind of plodding along the pasture. You can hit them, as you can see over there, with items and stuff, but they don't die or anything. Yeah, the ATV seems to be doing okay. I can hang with it. I can dig this. Got a cool hang gliding portion. What I really like about this, and this was sort of present in Mario Kart 7, but not a huge amount. It's the most notable in this game. is that a lot of these retro tracks have not only received a HD coat of paint, which looks great, but have been hugely revamped in what you do in them. They're like a lot of hang gliding portions, a lot of underwater portions, and especially the zero gravity, which we saw all throughout the Mushroom Cup, has been put in. This one maybe is not the best example of that, because there's just that little hang gliding bit. That's different from the Wii U one, because hang gliding was not, or from the Wii one, hang gliding was not in Mario Kart Wii. But you'll see as we go through, especially with one of the ones coming up, I think. But here we got Moo Moo Meadows. This is a pretty standard one, pretty simple. I like the cows are cute, and I like the music and the wide open feel of it all. It is actually probably a good track for ATVs, because this is the kind of place that you would ride an ATV, right? On a mud place. You got these Monty moles popping out here, and you can actually trick off of their little bumps. We call this track Derp Cow Derby in the Puddles community, because I don't know, the cows just have a derpy looking face. And look, there's a cow in the barn! Back there, go back to it. In the top window of that barn, there was a cow! What was he doing up there, dude? I don't know. Derp Cow Derby, there it was. That one's good. That's probably one of my middle of the road tracks. I like it, but it's not one of my all-time faves. The next race, however, will include one of my all-time faves of this game. If we can get to it. It is. What is it? It's Shell Cup's GBA Mario Circuit. This is definitely in my top 10 tracks from this. I love this one, and it's such a drastic change. Like, it still has the same track layout and the same general spirit of Mario Circuit from Super Circuit, but it's just I feel like it's just been revamped to just be better, and it's great. And the reason, you know, probably a big reason why I love it so much is that it has my favorite music track in the entire game. Seriously, go look up Mario Circuit GBA from this game and just listen to it, because I'm going to talk over it all here, but it's so great. They really went with what has sort of been the big focus and really a logical step, I think, for Mario, the whole series in general, but they really went with the big band, kind of jazz-inspired play on the soundtrack for this game, and it pays off in troves. And I actually think the original track this music is based on, the one from Super Circuit, is pretty good too if you go and listen to that. Maybe not from like within the game, because there's so much other stuff going on to distract you, but if you look up that on YouTube, it's a pretty strong music track, and I think this one is just such a energetic and fun rendition of it that I just love it. So, you know what? Today's question, I think, is going to be, what is your favorite music track from any Mario Kart game, if you are a fan? If not, I don't know, just tell me some game music that you do like. But specifically from Mario Kart, because I think the series has great music and is never as talked about as it should be. That's just me. Anyway, here we have, what really is different about this course is this cool 3D segment right here, or 3D 0G segment. I don't know why I said that. If you look back there, you can actually see the Ultra Hand, which was sort of an old toy that Nintendo made back in the day. We'll go off-road here to show this little shortcut. It's a little flight pad over there. Usually you would probably want a mushroom boost to that. Oh man, don't even. No, 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 no. No! No, Daisy! I don't know. No! Okay. I don't know if that screwed me up, that I took that flight thing, or what that was. I think I ran off ground a little bit, or off track. Kind of a messy last lap, maybe. I don't know. I guess I didn't get first that time, though. We'll try to get first overall in the rankings. Though I guess we've missed 3 stars. Frickin' Daisy, my girl swiped it from me. Anyway, the only other thing I think that's in addition to this is there's little oil slicks on the ground, which is why we call this track Oil Slick Archway in the community. But I think the big change is that 0G segment, and I really think it adds a lot to the track, as well as throwing that great music in there. This track, Cheep Cheep Beach from Mario Kart DS, is actually probably my second favorite in this whole game. This is another one that really captures... It really is enhanced by how great this game looks. But even in Mario Kart DS, I really loved this one. I'm just gonna... You know, we're really just gonna focus on the track here because it's so beautiful. We got to start off with this cool boardwalk. I've always wanted to go to a place that had like a boardwalk kind of like this. I always see pictures of Fiji online and stuff, and this reminds me. This is probably what I kind of think Fiji would be like. I don't know. I've always wanted to go to a place like that. I've lived by beaches my whole life, but not beaches like this. The closest I've ever lived to a beach like this would probably have been when I lived in South Florida. And there are nice beaches down there, but they never look as beautiful as they do in games and movies and pictures and stuff. Maybe that's just the picture enhancing it. This seems like it would be another really cool track for ATVs too. Like you'd be riding them at the beach. Oh, I walked right into that! And dumb villager's gonna kind of try to block me out with his shell. Luckily Roy gave us a little boost there. Yeah, we start off with this boardwalk, which I think is really nice. Got some Piantas, obviously from Mario Sunshine. Man, like just look at the water. Look at that. Oof. Yeah, take that, villager. Throw some boomerangs at you. That's a new item that's only in this game. It's kind of like your regular projectile, but it also comes back to you. So if you miss your opponent the first time you throw it, you can get another chance. And you can actually throw that 3 times, which is really cool. Got these crabs here. What are these guys called? They're from Mario, straight up like Mario Bros, not even Super. I want to be careful with these fireballs. I'm probably just going to lob them back now, because those could have hit us. And I like that cool little dirt path. You know, I was actually, again, to give shout-outs, I was watching Slim Kirby's Let's Play of Mario Kart DS, who, you know, this is the game that's from. And he was saying how he likes that this track is more than just a beach, and I think that's good too. Like I like that about it too, is that usually Mario Kart beach tracks are like, oh, you just riding around on the beach, but this one's got like the boardwalk, it's got this cool lighthouse, and it's got this cool kind of foresty area here at the end. It just sets it apart. I don't know. It's just the reason this one's like one of my favorites ever, like probably my second favorite in the game, is really just the look. Like it's so beautiful. Probably visually, maybe this is my favorite thing I've experienced from the Wii U. And I know people say this console's, you know, less powerful, and it is, like, you know, numbers and stuff don't lie, but I think this game and a couple other of the Wii U's games really have milked all the power that it has, and especially this one. It's just super good looking. There's Cheep Cheep Beach. Man, I don't even know if we have a name for that one. I know someone wanted to call it like Basic Beach, but it's too good to be basic. Basic's like denotes something bad. I don't know. And here we have Toad's Turnpike from the N64 game. I didn't mean to skip that. I want to let those play because they're just cool. They show off kind of how the track goes. This is one of the... Oh, Jesus! I'm just not timing my what do you call those? Rocket Excels, I think is the official name for those boosted start things. This is, yeah, Toad's Turnpike, one of the probably more memorable tracks from Mario Kart 64. It was never one of my favorites, but the novelty of the cars riding around and stuff is just pretty cool, makes it memorable. This is actually one of the very last tracks from Mario Kart 64 to be brought back in another Mario Kart game. And I think they saved it for a good one because the zero gravity again here does a lot to really make this one feel fresh. When I first played this, I didn't really like it that much because I kind of thought it didn't really capture what was cool about Toad's Turnpike, which I always thought was that it just kind of feels like you're driving out in the middle of nowhere at night. Like, you know, on a interstate highway through like a pretty rural area, and this one is very much like a highway still, but I have come around to this track a lot. I do like it. Obviously you don't want to hit the cars. They've added these little ramp things where you can boost off of those and get a little hang glide. I think that might have been Funky Kong driving back there next to us because his surfboard was definitely noticeable on there. I'm bummed Funky Kong is not in this game. He was in Mario Kart Wii, and I loved that. I thought that was so cool. You can actually get a little boost off that. Let's try to do it. Maybe we didn't get far enough. I wanted to go up this ramp though, because we didn't do this. I want to try to show off all the different paths you can take for these levels, because there's quite a few of them. Let's see if we can. I don't think we can. If you take one of these hang gliders, you can actually hang glide over that overpass thing there, which is cool. See, I guess here we got some more nature-y kind of stuff, but I don't think the same essence of Toad's Turnpike is really all together there. What is great about this track in this game, though, and again, getting back to that attention to detail, is that all of these buses and all these trucks and stuff have logos for the different characters' stuff on them. So I think that's really cool. There's one called Burnin' DK, which I think is my favorite. This game does a really great job at that, actually, in general, and a lot of the tracks, especially the circuit ones, you'll see billboards for the different characters' products and stuff, I guess. You can see Lemmy's, there's Beats by Roy in the background. Yeah, I guess that little sign shows that you can hang glide over that. I don't know. It's really good. I would even recommend, if you haven't played this game, to go back and watch through that race and pick out all the little different logos and billboards and stuff you can find. But we're not going to dwell on that. However, I'm going to look at the highlight reel. I probably should be saving those. Oh, then there's the great start I had. I probably should be doing highlight reels for like my favorite tracks in the cups instead of just you know, whichever ones are at the end. Maybe I'll start doing that. I should have done it for Cheep Cheep Beach. That would have made a great thumbnail. If you press B actually during these little reels, you can slow things down, do like a slow-mo. And again, this is all if you wanted to like edit your reel and share it and stuff like that. Again, I think it's a bit of a superfluous feature, but it's whatever. It's pretty cool. And that's the Shell Cup. Probably one of my favorite cups in the game, one of the strongest ones. And we've only just gotten started, folks. Yeah. Let's see how we did in the rankings. See Luigi's best plays, getting hit by a banana. That was a good play. Cool little hang gliding bit. Oh, and there's the snipe on Villager. Oh, the double! And there's, of course, the hit on Mario. A lot of the highlights, I guess, were from Cheep Cheep Beach, which is cool. Of course, that second is going to be a blemish on our record there. But what can you do? I was probably too busy talking about how great the music in Mario Circuit is. And we got ourselves a shell trophy. If you get 1 second place, I think it knocks you down to 2 stars. A third might put you at 1. I don't know. But we still did pretty good. Daisy was our little rival this time, and she was the only one who beat us. And of course, Bro wasn't too far behind. And Villager got knocked out because I knocked his stuff up with that boomerang throw. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today's Mario Kart 8. Again, let me know what your favorite, your favorite music track from a Mario Kart game is, or you can leave more than one favorite, couple. And I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, guys, I've been SnackAttack8, and thank you all so much for watching. Later!